Hi there, Christina here. Just want to spend a few minutes with you today to talk about working at the office and give you some tips on how to reduce headaches and eye strain. First thing, when you're working, you want to keep hydrated by drinking lots and lots of water. Not having enough water in itself can cause us to have headaches. I know it is very common to be drinking coffee throughout the day, and it is really not good for us as that actually dehydrates us. Another thing is healthy snacks. I know partway through the afternoon, a lot of us just get that itchy, want to have a snack feeling, and it's really good if we can eat something healthy, brain food, snack food like almonds or nuts or carrot sticks or something healthy, rather than the more common office type snacks, which would maybe be donuts or cookies or things of that nature, which are very sugary and very heavy and will actually drain your energy out of you and make you feel more sluggish in the afternoon. Another thing you can do to set yourself up for success is check the desk placement and your computer placement. You don't want your computer to be facing the window. The brightness of the window behind the computer screen, that contrast is going to cause you a lot of headaches in the long run, whether you notice it at that time or not. It's really going to cause eye strain. Something else that I've noticed at the office that really bugs me is the fluorescent lighting. It's just so bright. It reflects off everything. It reflects off the papers. It reflects off the screen. And it just is really hard on my eyes. And so what I've done is I've got prescription glasses that have, shade in them, which I wear most of the day at work here. And it really helps just reduce some of that brightness that I struggle with. Something that I'm not sure if you're able or not, but if you can have the fluorescent lights shut off and use a floor lamp or a desk lamp that has a warm bulb, I find that that's a lot easier on our heads. Another tip would be just how you've got your desk placed. Moving your head back and forth, eventually you're going to get a lot of neck strain. So trying to place your papers in an ideal position. You can even get stands that hold the paper up so you're not having to look back and forth. There's actually a huge energy cost of looking back and forth and having to find your place on the paper. So something I have started using is I just use a line and then I follow along, and then when I look back, my eyes know exactly where to go, and that really does help with the exhaustion of my eyes and eye strain in the long run. Another handy tip if you're struggling with the brightness is you can get a plastic film and just put that over your paper. And sometimes that can be very helpful. I like the blue or the purple. I find that absorbs the light and reflects less for some reason. Another thing you can do, there's a really awesome app that I use on my computer called Flux, and it adds like a warm hue to the screen and takes out that blue light sharpness. And I've been using that for a long time, and I find that it really, really helps. Maybe you want to check that out too. So there's some tips there for just setting up your desk and tools you can use. Another thing that we can do is just get up about once an hour, get up, walk away from your desk if you're able, even if you just walk to the bathroom, walk down the hall and back. Just that movement and breathing and oxygenating through our body, that's going to give us a burst of energy, whereas if we just sit at our desk all day, we might just get kind of sluggish feeling. So you might want to get up and go for a walk if you can, or get up and do a couple of squats at your desk if you can, just to get some blood flowing, get the oxygen going through your body. I know for myself, working has caused a lot of strain on my neck. So partway through the day, I do some simple neck stretches, like lifting my head up and down and then touching my head to either side. Oh, that feels really tight today. Just doing that a few times through the day can really, really help keep us loose and limber. I find when we sit here, we tend not to move. We just get so busy doing our job. So rolling our shoulders like this, doing the neck stretches. Typing all day can actually really be tight on our forearms. So just stretching your hands a few times a day and just limbering your arms a few times a day. I don't know about you, but sometimes I find myself hunching down in front of the computer. So another thing I've been trying to be mindful is stretching my chest open. One good way you can do that is cross your hands behind your back and look up. And it feels great just to open up and take a couple of breaths here and just feel really open and good. Another thing I do through the day is the 20-20-20 rule. For every 20 minutes you're on the computer screen, look at least 20 feet away and blink at least 20 times. Working on the computer, we don't blink enough. Our eyes get dry. So that in itself can cause a lot of headaches. So sometimes just looking away from the computer, refocusing, rehydrating your eyes, doing that a few times a day is really, really going to help out. That's about all I've got. I hope these tips are somewhat helpful for you. Some of it's just common knowledge and probably not that amazing information that you're hoping for today, but some of it might help some of you, and that's what I'm hoping for. So yeah, enjoy your day at work, at the office.